now I'm just a girlfriend's mom, and
right.
we're just talking about swearing and beating her up. It's fine. Don't touch her stuff. Nobody knows anything. She is 18. She's reminded me of that several times.
Yep.
How old is he? 19. Where did you go to college? I said fine. Oh, why did I think you was No. What? Okay, can we move this pole, please? I don't know who put it here. Take it on!
Come on, Stick. Let's go.
You're gone. That was dumb and dumb. What was her D?
Oh, actually.
Oh, yeah. If you could move this pole. The dirty one? Yeah. The one that, once he turns around, it's gonna, yep. I'm gonna have him draw it out, down, right? Oh. Is that the one you don't know? Go on.
Come on, Stick. You got it.
1, 2.
Looks like a 9. Or 8.
It's okay. Shake it up.
Okay, let's go. Look. Let's go, Keith. The cord on the top. What is one of the 17 kids. He's just making it. He's like, you lost me. This was like 5
Come on, 5.
Who said that?
Came in.
Nice hit. Nice hit.
Nice job, 5.
Whoa! Yeah. There you go.
Okay, let's start the wave.
Good job,
Yo, make me come out there. I know. You're not out there. What?
We're her husband.
Some people got.
Let's go, 2-3.
Looks like he ate a lot of donuts.
Sammy. You have 2 boyfriends?
Look at that.
Oh.
And their brother? Did you not know that? Did you know she has 2 boyfriends that are brothers?
Oh, I know. And just to complicate matters, they're dad's best friend's kids. So, oh yeah. That's also in addition to the one at school and several that are on her baseball team. So. I had one of those moments, so I was helping out at their school, and her boyfriend at school is Nolan. And Nolan was like, "Can you help me open my milk?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And they're sitting right next to each other and gabbing, of course. So I opened it up, and he totally mistakenly goes, "Thanks, Mom." And I had like one of those like 30 years later, and I was like, "You two aren't allowed to sit together at lunch anymore." Like, I was like, "No." Thanks, Mom. Yeah. Of what? Oh, of Nolan and you?
Good swing. Way to make that one go.
No.
Comfortably at least.
No, you cannot go through my phone.
Let's go, Brett. So. Yeah! Woo!
on, Carl. Come on, Gary.
You tell him. You tell him. Here we go, Kings.
Get a couple baseballs. Don't be upset, Carl.
You golf today, Jim? I'm done recording. First day back from your. Is this your boyfriend? Is this Nolan?
Mm-hmm.
Aw, you guys look so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Aww. That was your boyfriend.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Eric. I got one.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I know, right? Anybody else ready?
Ready.
Hang on. You gotta get it. You feel it? Okay.
Thank you.
Good.
PC's right here. We paid for this.
Yes, it
Yep.
Yes.
I know. Marco's like, you see numbers. I haven't seen any numbers. Well, you don't do that. Tell him we need. I said, hey,
baby.
Okay.
Hi. You want me to move that? You want me to move it away? Okay. Is that better?
Thanks, Eric.
Is that better?
They're like, are you trying to see what's on it?
What is it? Is it a llama?
Yep.
Is it a llama?
I mean, I just really feel like I'm really hoping that Mark
Restroom.
you
Kind of. And then I was like, that's not right.
You're a stinker. Yeah. Is he good that one time?
Oh, and now she's like, I know how to do it. I just need to stitch it back on. There's a hole for it, but I haven't done it.
Alright, let go. Yeah. Here. No, sit down. And I will dust it. Alright. That's it. That's wonderful. The other side.
What?
Here. Look at the old one.
That's it. Up. Up.
Nice.
There you go. Hi. I don't know that you can have one of these, or I would give you some. But.
I have your snack.
These ones are kind of salty. Sometimes salt's not so good for babies.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We got a bag of Honey Nut Cheerios in Ireland, and you could tell it was actual honey on them. They were delicious. Yeah, instead of simple sugar. And I was like, why don't we have these in the States?
I can imagine that you guys probably have.
We did. We had some good food.
Mommy has yours. Right here.
Come on, pitch!
Face page.
Good pitch.
There you go, pitch!
Stop sitting your chairs on the ground.
There you go, pitch!
I won't look. Like for stalking and mainly
Damn. Come on, baby.
Go.
Who are you guys? At least two you guys. Okay. Got it.
I'm just here along for the ride. I'm everyone's number one fan.
There's gotta be one in the stand. There's always gotta be one in the stand. Good for you.
I know. It's there. It's sort of off to the left, but something else. Okay. It's a grasshopper. I think it could have been for road. Here, it's okay. Okay.
Got it.
Mama got it. I left. They want them. So.
Come on, pitch. You got it.
Go, Bronson.
Hi, babe, here we go. Give your ear. Here we go. All right, Brody, winner right here, babe. Over here.
Go, boys.
Go, Brody.
Then don't I really have to.
There you go, pitch. Come on.
They should put that in and take out. I don't like ribbon gymnastics. That's it's like I would not. No. I like watching the box. Bronze. The box.
Come on.
That's Jim's type of sport. Nice. Really? Good Josh. In the country of
Just one.
oh, crazy.
Just one.
How are you?
Yellow Ray. How are you?
Got an itchy head.
Yeah, something sweat dripping behind her ears. She's like, ah.
Nice pitch. Hey, I like it.
Come on, pitch. You got it.
Go Kings.
No, I think it's the same one. He wasn't this tight. He wasn't this tight in the first game. The scoreboard on. You're keeping score, but
Good pitch. Go Bronson.
Let's go. Come on, Gary.
call it.
Nice. Wow. Nice job, Kings.
Way to get out of it, guys. Should be. So they played 2 last game and then they'll have 7 this time. But if they load bases every inning, you'll be seeing
That's okay if it's us.
He goes in there and just like sprawl down. Dark and cool.
Oh yeah.
She just started doing that. So, you guys have a broken TV. So I changed our road. Change ours to a curve. So when it sits too long, it has pitch. It literally looks like a curve. I changed it to that and I put it on. And I was like, Laura, look at your fishies. Like, those are your own fishies. Oh, nice.
That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute.
She loves that. Well, that is not that. And here it goes. But not that. Entertain the extracurriculars.
I'll just take it with me. No reason to undo it, Mom. I'll just carry the chair with me.
Right?
Yep.
Sit down on your butt.
Come on, 4. You got it.
You're a goofball.
They put straps on them. I don't think Kings have straps. They have straps on it.
Like the keeper in it, yeah. It's actually like a little high chair. It has a tray that goes on.
Oh,
it.
nice.
Like a booster chair.
Come a long ways.
Take it 18 years. We got it as article about like pressure on back. Because then like kids would pick their nose and they're sticking out. And they don't do that. So I bring my own.
Come on, 4.
Extra. I probably won't.
Way to leave it. Way to leave it.
But that's one. That's a good one.
Our next kid will probably.
Handful of dirt, you'll be done for it, Mama.
Nice job, Bestie! I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I like the colors. She doesn't know what it is. It's more of a purple. This one was a purple. That color? Yeah, I told you we gotta open it.
Run it, run it, run it!
What are you talking about? Hey, let's go. Something serious.
What'd she get with her feet?
Oh, what?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
She's like, I was laughing and I dropped my Cheerio. She's like, nope, I'm gonna find it.
How better?
Just a little. When I take her out of her high chair after dinner or like any meal, she goes up to it, climbs up onto it to get any. Like I have to beat her to it. My kids are just so raw.
Come on, 1-5.
Apologies for the technical difficulties. Top of the second inning in the 2024 Arizona Collegiate Woodbat League Championship game between the Lumberkings and the Marucci Sting. Apologies to the Sting. That's a chopper to third.
Run it.
Throw long and in time. And somehow the Marucci Sting keep it scoreless through the top of 2. We'll stay right here to recap exactly what's happened. Once again, apologies for the technical difficulties. Everything back online now, ready to go into this bottom of the second inning. It's been an interesting up and down year for both teams. The Lumberkings, you can see they sit 10-10 and have waltzed their way all the way to the championship game, in which they stand now just 5 or 6 innings away from potential Arizona Collegiate Woodbat League glory. It's been an up and down year, and they've made it all the way to this point. The Marucci Sting, you might have expected them to be here, or maybe you expected FCA, but all the same, we arrived to this point. We'll be back right after this.
Yep, it's true. You picked him for a reason. Now you get to look at him 3 times as money.
Bottom of the second inning, Arizona Collegiate Woodbat League 2024 championship game. Still scoreless through 1.5 frames. That very well could change soon. Sting knocking on the door, but both teams have. Neither have cashed in runs. Interesting to note, Marucci Sting only scored 136 runs this year. That seems like a lot. But the 3 teams above them, T-Rex, New Mexico, and FCA, scored 189, 185, and 144 runs respectively. They've been on the lower end, while the Lumberkings, who sit much lower on the standings than the Sting do, scored 145 runs. That outpaces the Sting by 9. They've had a more successful scoring year. It's brought them to this point. But the Sting, they've only given up 88 runs on the season. The Lumberkings, 146. They sit at a -1 score differential. All the same, they stand here with an opportunity to win it all, no matter what. It's still Bronson on the mound, number 20. And he'll walk the first batter he sees. That's another runner on the base paths. He's given up 3. That's his 4th. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Everything all settled in now. Should be ready to go. That was Cam Fleck. Now it's Jacob Lewis. A quick mound meeting for Bronson, maybe to calm him down, or maybe that walk was just an indicator, hey, that's enough for you tonight. We'll see. Ball still in his mitt. And a long talk from his manager. The entire team, besides the outfield, has joined him on the mound. Now the umpire will make the slow and long walk all the way out to the rubber. He won't need to talk to anyone, though. He'll march back, and Bronson stays in the game. Off to bat, number 1, Jacob Lewis. Cam Fleck, once again, he'll be on first. Jacob Lewis stands in. And Bronson, number 20, will face him. He had 6 pickoff attempts in that first inning. Expect to see more. He doesn't even check, and the runner goes. Here comes the throw. Fleck under the tag and in time. A stolen base for Cam Fleck, and immediately he's 180 feet away from scoring the first run of this game.
Good job, catch. Yeah, catch. Say hi, catch.
Good throw, Brent.
Hey, nice throw, Brent.
Easy. You want help?
A stolen base for Cam Fleck. Jacob Lewis still in the box. No outs, bottom of the second. Tapper off the front of the bat. Throw on time from third base, an athletic play. But the runner advances 90 feet. And now Cam Fleck just 90 feet away from the first run of this championship game. Both sides still sit at 0-0.
Yes, honey.
Now up to bat, Mike Denston. Opportunity for him to send in the first runner. One down. Fouled back into the backstop. Bronson's had 2 mound meetings in this inning, trying to see if he can work his way out of this one, but a runner already on third base. Pitch on the way, and it's fouled off inside. Very quickly, an 0-2 count for Denston. No leadoff on third for Fleck. He won't be stealing home anytime soon. 0-2 pitch. High and outside. That's popped into right center field, but the catch is made. The tag for the runner, he's on his way. The throw's on line. Not nearly enough on it. The first run of the game. It's Cam Fleck cruising into home. Marucci Sting. They're up 1-0 on this Lumberkings team, and they take the first lead of the night.
That's right. Yeah, for sure.
2 down. David Osana, new man in the box.
You got it, baby? Okay, we'll bring you here.
Splitter taken outside. It's Walter Cook on deck. And since it's an 11-man hitting order, Brigden Smith, the leadoff hitter, is up. Should 2 more people reach. 2-0 count here. And Bronson finds himself behind. Manager motioned for a mound visit, but the umpire waved him off there. Not enough time in the night for that one, unfortunately. Popped into deep left field, but the catch is made. Far away from our vantage point, but he stayed in just enough to see the catch. It's 1-0 Marucci Sting, back for the top of the third inning right after this.
Steamy, steamy, steamy. Here is he.
Top of the third inning. Marucci Sting sitting on a 1-0 lead now, and it's all up to Max Herrera to defend it. He's through 2 scoreless frames, and they're going to ask him to go for a third.
Really?
Two pitches taken outside there. Very quickly for number 28, it's Jimmy Twombly. And he's had a really productive year for this Lumberkings team. Been a part of the reason why they've scored so many runs. That pitch taken on the inside for strike 1. He has a home run swing on him. This Lumberkings team would take a solo shot to get back in this one. It's a 2-1 count. Herrera sets. And the pitch on the way. That's taken up high. It's a tight zone. Not much expansion going on right now. That's what you want out of a championship game. There's nothing coming after this one. Everyone, including the umpires, will empty the tank and go as long as they can. Herrera, the 3-1 pitch. And that's chopped into left field. It'll get down. A bloop single for Twombly. And with no outs in the top of the third, the Lumberkings get on base. Trenton Schallenberger, new man in the box. He was the all-star for the Lumberkings. Had a good all-star game. Back here in the championship game, not even sure if he knew that he'd be here. This Lumberkings team, they've had a magical run all the way to the end. Marucci Sting, it's been business as usual. Checked, strike 1. Count goes even, 1-1. Jimmy Twombly, he's on first. Not a healthy lead over there. Not many checks over from Herrera. He faces him directly. The left-handed thrower has that benefit. He'll check the runner right as I say he won't. And instead he balks. The umpire gives him a free base. Now just 180 feet away. All up to Schallenberger. Same blue helmet he wore in that all-star game the entire time. Matched his uniform. Pitch on the way from Herrera. It's inside and nearly a pass ball, but an unbelievable stop. It's a backhanded save. And instead of another pass, it's just a 2-1 count. Chopped up the middle, under the glove of the shortstop, and here comes Twombly. He'll challenge the throw. It's not even cut off. It bounces off the mound, and Schallenberger marches into second, and immediately the Lumberkings answer right back. It's 1-1 off of an RBI double from the all-star, Trenton Schallenberger.
It doesn't matter. She's cheering for Dada's team. That's all that matters.
And as one all-star doubles, the all-star starter, Keith Asubio, he's not throwing tonight, but he'll bat second, wearing that same red helmet. He batted the entire time for the losing side in the all-star game. They didn't take him out of the order once, and he'll stand in here in the championship game. He's had a great year, and he's rewarded here by staying in the lineup, regardless of the fact that he's thrown 3 days ago and wasn't able to start tonight. Schallenberger on second. Asubio stands in. Takes inside, and another fantastic stop. The block behind the plate. and it's a 1-1 count.
Easy, stay over here just in case.
Still no outs for Max Herrera. He had a really easy cruise through the first 2 frames. This third one, it's proven to be a challenge. Strike on that outside corner. It's a 1-2 count very quickly for Eusebio. It's a traditional batting order for the Lumberkings tonight. A lot of faith in the two-way guy, Eusebio. As he chops that one, it bounces off the glove of Max Herrera, and the throw just not in time and knocked down by the first baseman. Schallenberger thought about going home. Instead, a fantastic block off the chest at first keeps Schallenberger from making this a 2-1 game. Just like that, runners on the corners and a single from Keith Eusebio, making sure his team knows that he belongs in the batting order tonight. Batting just 9 players, and a mound visit for Max Herrera. We'll see if it's just to calm him down or maybe to see if we'll change up who's on the rubber. A long talk, and the ball is given up. Here comes a new man on the mound. Herrera, 2 frames of 1-run ball. And the 2 runners on the base paths will be charged to him if they do score. Instead, now it's number 4, Aiden Bird, another all-star pitcher for the Marucci Sting. He'll warm up, and we'll be right back right after this once he gets warm up on the bump.
Easy. Come here. Watch him pitch. Here, I want you to see something. You know how mommy said that you have to slingshot your shoulder forward and over your leg, right? Watch how he does it. See how he comes where his shoulder comes all the way out over his knee? Like he bends in half. He's really good at it. Do you know what that does? That makes his pitches faster. Much faster. Break. Watch him. Watch him. See how he drops the shoulder and then he swings it forward like a rubber band? Yeah, that's what I was trying to teach you the other day.
Aiden Bird's ready to go.
Go, 2-3.
And Brent Rigtrap steps into the box. That's 3 All-Stars in a row for the Lumberkings. 1, 2, and 3, Eusebio, Schallenberger, and now Rigtrap. Eusebio goes. The throw from home, and it goes under the glove of the second baseman. Schallenberger cruises into home on the pass ball, and Eusebio moves all the way over to third. A puzzling throw from behind home plate, and the Lumberkings take the lead 2-1. And all Rigtrap had to do was stand in and smile.
I'm a coach at heart, so.
He caught a few innings in the All-Star game, and he looked pretty good while he did it. So this Lumberkings team has scored 145 runs this season. But giving up 146 is why they sat at 10-10 all year. Tonight, it's been a different story. Lined all the way out to Bird. A snatch on the mound and over to first. Rigtrap goes down. And that's the first out of the inning. Once again, Eusebio on third base. That's Herrera's runner. I'm sure he knows it as he watches from the dugout. As it stands, 2 frames of 2-run ball for Max. Aiden Bird trying to lift his guy up. Kyle Neefs fouls back another pitch into the backstop. It's 1-1. Too many times this Lumberkings team has seen the rope just disappear from their hands, often getting behind too quick, too soon. Instead, when they needed it most, they've answered back, and I feel like 15 minutes after that first run was scored by the Marucci Sting. Not only did they answer, but they've taken the lead. 2-1 count, one down, and Eusebio 90 feet away. The pitch to Neefs, swung on and fouled into the dirt. Count goes even at 2-2. A little bit of action in the Lumberkings pen. Can't tell who's over there. Maybe Bronson is done for the night. 2-2 pitch. Popped out of play. Bird on the outside, and a big take from Neefs. Even he thought that might have been a strike. Bat dropped, and he almost turned around. It's a full count, and the catcher will come out and talk to Bird. Try to settle the nerves. Maybe just trying to get a little bit of pitch sequencing. I think maybe 2 words might have been exchanged. The catcher didn't even make it to the mound. Bird walked down. It was a quick glance, and we'll resume play now. Kyle Neefs, full count. Pops that one out of play down the right field line.
Better hurry. Straight over that way by that tree just on the other side of the dugout.
Ball 4. Kyle Neefs trots over to first base, and it's runners on the corners again. And now the extra hitter, Esteban Marin. No stranger to the broadcast here. He's had his moments, even the games that we've broadcasted for the Lumberkings. Opportunity to drive in Eusebio, a check swing. Sends a foul ball back. Now, Kyle Neefs has an interesting decision to make. He can challenge the throw over to second. Last time there were runners on the corners, the throw was made, and a run was scored directly because of it. Marin lines that one over. Shortstop comes over. The play is made. It's stopped, but there's no throw. And another run is scored. Keith Eusebio trots into home. It's 3-1 on an infield single by Esteban Marin. Marcelo Bovencio. Runners on first and second, still only 1 out. A fastball on the outside corner. Now every runner on their paths belongs to Aiden Bird. Final slash for Max Herrera's night. 2 frames, 3 runs, and a chopped grounder over to short. 1 down. Here comes the second throw. Not in time. Only 1 out made. And another great stop made at first base. Kyle Neef over on third base. And Bovencio will stand on first. Runners on the corners for the 3rd time this inning. And Ethan Miller has an opportunity to drive in a 4th run. That goes under the glove of the backstop, and another run scores. Kyle Neefs doesn't even need to slide. And just like that, it's 4-1. A couple mistakes and a pass ball where the catcher didn't even realize it had gone by. It's 4-1 Lumberkings. Ethan Miller lined up the middle, shortstop over. The play is made. The throw, not in time. He comes off the bag. an offline throw and a decision just to get over and make the catch rather than let it go fly. It was a good one. A pass ball would have been another run. Runners on the corners again. That's the 4th time. Might as well keep counting. Stefan Leva. Ball taken outside. Lots of action on the base paths. And at this point, you start to think if maybe the arms are just taxed. It doesn't go just one way. It's been a long summer. Temperatures reaching upwards of 116 on some game days, and it's been a long couple of months. That's another strike fired in. Arms have been the issue all year. It's the reason why these teams only play 7 innings, and nothing changes tonight. In the All-Star game, we saw 11 innings get thrown. In this championship game, just 7. We won't go 9. That's cracked into left field, but over the head of the left fielder. And here come more runners. One scores, another rounds third, and it's a slow jog. That's a double for Ethan Leva. And the runs keep coming. It's 6-1 Lumberkings as 2 rounded the paths all the way there. An RBI double, and that's a 6-run top of the 3rd for the Lumberkings, who looked a little shaky after surrendering just 1 in the 2nd. It looks foolish to even think that now. Number 28, Jimmy Twombly. He's already been up this inning. We've gone all the way around the order. He started this one off, and he scored. Leva on second. Twombly takes strike 1.
Let's go, 2-8.
End of this inning, just an out away. It's eluded Ethan Bird this entire time. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, down in the dirt.
Come on, 2-8, you got it.
Maybe at this point you think about letting Bronson throw a 3rd inning with a little bit of insurance. The runner goes, but that's fouled off into the dirt.
Way to get a piece.
Leva was all the way over to 3rd base by the time the ball had hit the ground. No throw would have been made there, but he'll trot all the way back to 2nd. Twombly resets to do it again. It's a 1-2 count. Taken high.
Way to leave it, way to leave it.
Swing and a miss down low, but it's a pass ball. The umpire gives it to Twombly. A dropped strike 3. And it feels like this inning will never end for the Marucci Sting. We said we'll keep counting for a reason. For the 5th time, runners on the corners, 2 outs. It's Leva on 3rd, Twombly on 1st. 2nd time this inning that Twombly has been on base. And now, Trenton Schallenberger, the All-Star who had an RBI double to drive in the tying run, now comes up with an opportunity to drive in the 7th run of the inning, one that he started basically by himself. That's strike 1 on the inside corner. And Bird just needs to get out of this one.
Pigtails were a necessity because she didn't come here today before school. So.
Runner goes. That's chopped up to 2nd. The play under the glove. And the runner gets back to 2nd. There's no throw to 1st. And another infield single for the Lumberkings and make that 7 runs. Leva basically walked all the way to home. And another infield single from Schallenberger. It wasn't as pretty as the RBI double, but it drives in another. That's 2 RBIs and 2 at-bats in the same inning for Trenton. And now Keith Asubio stands back in.
Come on, 5, you got it.
What a year it would be for him this Lumberkings team can finish it out. Probably the best pitcher on his side of the entire league. Started the All-Star game, throw 2 frames in that All-Star game. No one thought that he'd go 2. Instead, he got tossed out, had 5 strikeouts. Throws a gem in the playoffs and finds himself as a batter in the championship as he cracks that down the right field line. We'll see if it gets down in play. And it does. It's ruled fair. Eusebio, his helmet flies off. He's going to go all the way over to third. There's no throw in time. He drives in 2 and he's safe. A triple for Keith Eusebio, and his magical year continues. 2 more come in. It's 9-1 Lumberkings. And we'll keep going. Another runner on third, and a mound meeting finally for Aiden Bird. We'll see if they'll try to change it up here. And I believe they will. Bird exits. Can only get 2 outs tonight. It's a new man on the bump. I believe that's number 9, Cam Fleck. We'll be back right after he gets warm. Fleck on the bump. Up to him to get this third out that has eluded this Marucci Sting team for now 9 runs in the top of the third. And there's a lot of baseball left to play. They've gone off the script. Fleck wasn't scheduled to pitch tonight. You wonder, hey, it's not exactly a white flag, but Carson Stoles wasn't supposed to come in until much later. Maybe they'll save him for a little bit. Now it's on Fleck to get this third out. It's a 1-1 count. And that's lined over to second. Grounder in the glove. It's dropped. Is the throw in time? No, it's not. Another RBI infield single off the glove, and Eusebio scores his 2nd run of the 3rd inning. It's now 10-1 Lumberkings. Schallenberger, Eusebio, and Rigtrap. 3 hits. Both times they've been up in the order. 3 All-Stars. Rigtrap there with another RBI for that trio. Kyle Neefs. Feels like it's just been 10 minutes since he was up last. As he takes strike 2. Rigtrap will go. And a swing and a miss from Neefs. He'll go down swinging, and finally the third out comes from Marucci Sting, but it doesn't matter much. It's a 10-run top of the third for the Lumberkings. Back right after this.
Who do you want to invite to go? You want to ask Harper to go? Okay.
Now we're going to Florida in 2 weeks. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm excited. My mom has a plan. Yeah. We'll see, though. He wants to come up here. He was like, for summer, let's come back. Where's like, I don't want to sign a full lease and then not be there, but I'm still going to do it, you know? So, we'll see what ends up happening. It is. They're all like,
After a long top of the third, Bronson takes the mound again. That's chopped into left field, and the play is made. The Lumberkings, with the great defensive play out in left field, quickly one down, and it feels like the Sting just can't catch a break right now.
Good job, Izzy. Good job.
That was Esteban Marin, and now number 12, Marcito Provencio. He'll stand in. Ball taken down low. At a certain point, you have to start realizing, hey, it's only the third inning, but you're only going to play 7. This rally has to start sooner rather than later. Let's chop foul down the third base line. You got to wonder if this Sting team has it in them to finish what they've started by dancing all the way to this championship game. Lined into center field. That'll get down for a quick single. And maybe that's the spark. Marcito Provencio with the quick single to start this game. Start this inning, my apologies. Ethan Miller, next man up. Cracked high down that right field line. Right fielder will come over. Is there a play to be made?
No, it's not.
I believe not much of a vantage down that right field line. I apologize. It might have been a ground rule double, and it seems like it is. And Ethan Miller trots over to second. Runners on second and third. That's Miller and Provencio. And now it's up to Leva, number 2, to start chipping away at this 9-run lead for the Lumberkings. Bronson, check to second, a leg kick, and ball 1. One-0 pitch, swung on and missed. That's a home run swing from Leva. Try to send that one as far as it could possibly go. I don't blame him. A 3-1 home run would make this a 10-4 ball game, which is much more palatable than the 10-1 score currently on the board. 1-1 count, 1 out, runners on second and third. First base stands open. And the pitch, swung on and missed. Lightly tapped into the glove. That's 1-2. One-two pitch. Popped high and out of play. I'll go over the backstop.
thought she was saying your name. I have a little bit right now. Okay, thank you.
Strike 3 called. Outside corner. Changeup drops in for Bronson, and 2 down. Runners on second and third. This window in this third inning already starting to close.
Good stop, Brett.
Trying to stop it, catch.
Yeah, you tell him, sister. Slow down.
I get tired.
Way past the red line.
Brody Tours.
The day after the last game, she
1-0 count.
yeah, and didn't wake up till the next day.
Popped high. Drifting over is the first baseman. The ball lands in the glove, and that's 3 outs for the Lumberkings. A scoreless bottom of the third for Bronson. He's pitched a gem so far. It's 10-1 Lumberkings.
I know, you're going to be just as loud as me. I'm going to teach you how to scream all the time.
I think that's what she heard.
All the time. You scream just like me. No. No, you don't. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You did, does it? Are you sure? Yeah, you do.
You don't say nothing. It's so funny because it's like she always does this at her.
Yeah.
Like she knows.
Yeah. But she does know. She's like, I know where I'm at, what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to be doing.
You're telling me it's not your turn.
Back for the top of the fourth. An extremely efficient inning for the Lumberkings, defending their 10-1 lead, and that'll stand. Another scoreless frame for Bronson, and he's had a fantastic night on the bump. Almost certainly a contender for championship game MVP.
Yeah.
Cam Fleck, number 9, stays on the mound. He had to come in to get that final out of the third inning when Aiden Bird got batted off the bump. And he'll stay in. This game was not in the pitching plan. That's lined up the middle, and it'll get through. Another single for the Lumberkings. And just like that, we're back all the way up to action. That was Esteban Marin. That quick single already aboard. There's still a lot of action in the Lumberkings bullpen. Maybe Bronson will go 4. He's thrown a lot of balls. Unfortunately, a lot of traffic in the first 2 innings for him. Stranded bases loaded in the first. Gave up 1 run and left 2 on the bases in the second inning. Probably sitting in the high 70s. Fleck now dealing to Provencio. Popped high. First base drifts over. It'll land in the bullpen. Quick pickoff move over to Marin. He's already stolen a base in this game. And he's been a threat all year. Chop down the third base line. We'll see if it stays fair, and it will. Another single. Provencio marches over to first. Fleck went over just to see, hey, is this going to roll foul? Short answer, absolutely not. Has not been that kind of night for the Marucci Sting. Ethan Miller. No outs with runners on first and second. That's a bunt. Up 9 runs, no outs, runners on first and second. Let's move the runners over. Cracked over to second. The play easily made. Throw over to first just in time. And that's one down. Runners advance. Marin all the way over to third. Tail by Provencio at second. It was a fantastic play at second. There's been a lot of action on that side of the diamond. And first and second have held up well. Leyva lines one over to third. It goes under the glove of third base. We'll see if there's a throw. There won't be one. Another hit off the infield. Runners on the corners again. Runner goes and he's out. It was a throw all the way over to second, a challenge on the corners.
Nice try, 12.
And a quick throw back from the shortstop turns into an out at the plate. And the Marucci Sting might feel thankful that there's no instant replay. That one was extremely close. The tag high, it landed on the helmet. It's a good time to mention now that the score is 11-1, and the score deficit sits at 10. The traditional rules of the Arizona Collegiate Woodbat League say after 5 innings, if the lead is 10, that's the run rule. This game should be over. They won't push the issue in this one. Marucci Sting thinks, hey, we have a chance for those final 2. They're not going to make them concede, but if this one gets further out of hand, we might see this one get cut short. Just the top of the 4th. That's cracked over to first, and a diving stop made down the line. That might save a run. We'll see. Throw all the way over to home. No tag. It goes under the glove. And would you guess who it is? It's Jimmy Twomley. 3 hits in a row for the man with the blue helmet. And Trent Schallenberger goes back up to the plate. It's 12-1 Lumberkings. You start to think more and more about that run rule. No time limit tonight. They'll play full 7 if they want to. Keith Asubio on deck. Brent Brigtrap right after that. Swing and a miss from Schallenberger. The Marucci Sting have only given up 88 runs on the season, and in this championship game have gotten obliterated for 12. I don't have the exact math on that, but I'll tell you that's not the right basis for this team. They've been absolutely solid defensively. It's what kept them in the top 4 of the standings. They didn't score as much as the guys above them. T-Rex and New Mexico with 180 runs apiece. They only had 135, but it's been that elite defense all year that's kept them in games and ahead of opponents. Tonight, it hasn't come through when they've needed it most. Cam Fleck just trying to get through this inning. Still no outs. Schallenberger cracked over to short. Play made. There's one. And that's going to be the inning. No double play needed. And we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. More runs thrown up on the board. It's 12-1 Lumberkings.
Where'd that come from?
Yep, sitting on your lap. She's going to be a little warm. There you go, Catch.
Scout Kings!
Want to sit there? Go ahead. Sit. Want to sit? Sleep, baby. I don't know. It's not as stable as mine.
Is that so cool? The llama right now. The llama. Llama.
Yeah, that's what it is. We would have liked to, but I'm too old at this point. At almost 50, I think I'm okay. Yeah, no. Can you imagine being 50? I would just like lose my shit. Yeah.
Well, that's like my mom's like 47 and her youngest is 14, and I could not imagine she's like
Yeah.
could not.
Yeah. I mean, I thought I was legit old when I had her, so like running after a little one like that at my age, I'd be like, no.
I couldn't imagine because it's rough being pregnant and doing it. I think that's contributing factor to why I don't want more. Because I could not imagine chasing two.
Two would be, yeah. Close your eyes.
That feels so good.
Yeah, get her feet too. Yep, her feet. waste the water though, because she might need it for her arms and her legs. That's good, Izzy.
Two outs in the bottom of the fourth. Apologies for the quick technical difficulties. We're back, and everything should be good to go. It's still 12-1 Lumberkings. What a game it has been for these guys. New man on the mound. Quickly trying to figure out who that is. Bronson exits. What a game he's thrown. 2 innings. He only surrendered 1, and they needed that. This is the team that struggled. That's a high pop. Here comes the catcher. A little drift just out of play. Right into a crowd of people. It's number 9, Cam Fleck, the new pitcher. Once again, still trying to get an ID on the man on the mound for the Lumberkings. See if he can quickly turn around. Thank you. There it is, number 16. That's Derek Figueroa. Quickly 2 outs. It's a full count. Pitch on the way to Fleck. Taken outside for strike 3. And Figueroa walks back to the dugout with a 1-2-3 inning, and he defends the 12-1 lead. We'll be back. Top of the 5th. Lumberkings still in the lead.
Never, because it's cute. Yep.
Come here. Come here. Where's your noggin? Come here. I was going to put your picture. She has a pair of scissors. So, like, if we go home and she has her shoes on, and we take them off, she will start to that. So, come on, I'm going to put your pigs on. She has a pair of house slippers that she wears.
She is a unique individual. Yeah. She likes what she likes. Can you go throw that away for Morgan? Here, Mommy has a water bottle you can take too. Just grab them.
Top of the 5th, and it's the Lumberkings in front by 11 runs. Keith Asubio, 4th at bat of the night through 5 innings. Cam Fleck still on the mound. Trying to give this Sting team a little bit of a cushion. We've been informed there's a good chance that this game will go all the way through 7. At this point, it's just about making sure it stays healthy. For the Sting, they're well covered. Carlos Stoles, a 0-0 for the Sting. He's still in the tank, and he was scheduled to pitch tonight. He hasn't gone up yet. Fleck has sort of been the buoy for this team that's needed it. There's a chance he pitches those last 2. Asubio lines that one over. It'll go down the third base line. Will there be a throw? Yes, there will. And it's offline and knocked down. Asubio gets aboard. That might be his 3rd infield single of the night. But the hit is a hit all the same. Brent Rigtrap. Catcher for this Lumberkings team. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Rig trap. Grounded over and below the shortstop. It hops under the glove. And another single. Asubio safely aboard at second. Rig trap over to first. Kyle Neefs. He's been in this position a lot. Asubio and Rig trap have reached base each of their last 3 at-bats. It's left Neefs an opportunity to drive them both in both times. He's been pretty successful in doing so. Takes that strike up high. Last time he walked. That's ball 2.
Come on, Devin. Hi.
You said what? Hi. Hi, babe.
Cracked and lined over to third. That's one, and it goes over the glove of second base, trying to turn 2. Asubio, he'll trot all the way into home. And just like that, 13-1. The hypothetical pose to the broadcast team was, hey, this will probably go all the way to 7, unless it's like a 20-run lead. That doesn't seem too far out of reach now. Runners on the corners. Another infield single. I'd be able to call that a fielder's choice error on that errant throw from third base. Neves gets aboard all the same. Those bright yellow gloves shine brighter than pretty much anyone on the field. Easy to tell who he is. Just like the bright yellow bill of Esteban Marin's helmet. Swings and misses at that first offering.
They scare you?
Asubio scored 4 runs tonight. Keep a watch on that. Hard to tell who'll be the MVP tonight. Strike 3 taken on the outside corner. Marin walks it back. A wide and generous strike given for the first out of the inning. Marcelo Provencio.
Right there.
And that's cracked into right field. Drifting over is the right fielder. Catch is made. A tag at third. It was dropped. It's hard to see over there. The ball just bounced right out of the glove. Unfortunately, we can't see all the way over there. That runner tagging up. Even he thought that that was an opportunity to go and score the 14th run of the night for the Lumberkings. Instead, Provencio given second life. Big number 12.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, you're going hiking?
Runners on the corners.
Thank you.
I know. I need to stretch my legs, but everything is wet. Everything is wet.
0-2.
Give me 5.
Only one down here in this top of the 5th. Each inning since that second has felt like a slog for this Marucci Sting team, just trying to make it out. That's chopped over to short. There's 1, and there's 2. A self-turn double play, and Marucci Sting get out of it just like that. It's 13-1. Another run thrown on the board for the Lumberkings. They're up 12.
She said no thanks.
Yeah. She's trying to pick her up.
Wants Cheerios. Always. Here, baby girl.
Hi, babe. Yeah, baby. Oh, what's that? That's what I want. What time is it? Oh, it's bedtime. Bye-bye.
Really? She's like, thank you. Thank you very much.
I got it.
Thank you very much. I know. Yeah, you know it's mine, huh?
She's like, I got rid of the crazy lady.
Yeah, we're going back.
Oh yeah, come get
She's
it.
like, no, I want her to have it.
Oh, she wants it back.
I know. What? Careful of your fingers. No, it's not gymnastics. You can't hang on it, okay, sweetie?
Oh. You have to be strong. Oh, careful.
I do not. I left them at home, but they're not their colors anyway. So go Kings.
Where's your dad?
Go Kings. They're green and black. What are the USA things? Red, white, and blue, right? It does. It does.
Nice. Want me to cue as well?
That's where your husband put the Cheerios. That's why.
In there,
Uh-huh. That's why they're there right there.
there's a big question.
Mm-hmm. This is the Cheerios.
Why am I so stupid? Sorry, no stress.
No, Izzy, you don't design
That's a good thing. You don't want the babies just to go to anybody. Hi. We will pay the cost of it, he said. Yeah. I figured everybody else was wondering too. I don't know what's going on. How am I supposed to?
You got it. You got it. You got it. You did it. Good job.
Bottom of the fifth. Carlos Bracamonte. He's on the mound. Struck out the first guy up in the order.
Table is yours.
Now stands in for a second. It's a 1-2 count very quickly. He's throwing fast. Absolutely juiced to be on the mound right now. It's Mike Denston. That's popped into shallow right field. The catch is made, and that's 2 down. Second base tracked all the way over. It's a quick and easy catch.
There you go.
David Osana. No substitutes made for this Marucci Sting team so far besides men on the mound. It doesn't look like there's action in their pen currently. Carlos Bracamonte. Strike one into the heart of the zone. Firing off that low 3/4 arm slot. Basically a sidewinder. Protecting a 12-run lead for a Lumberkings team that had no clue that they'd be here. Fouled back into the backstop. It's 0-2. Osana lines that one into deep left center. Tracking over is the left fielder, and the catch is made. A loud celebration from both sides. It's 13-1. You can hear the natural sounds of the field as Bracamonte comes up for a quick 1-2-3 inning. Team sort of deliberating if they'll go all the way, and Marucci Sting takes the field for the top of the 6th. We'll be back right after this. Cam Fleck still on the bump.
They did it last night too.
They did?
Over there. One of them got ejected.
Oh, well, then there you go. first. Yeah.
Here's your toy bag.
Your baby doesn't want to play with it anymore?
I do.
Careful, Hillary. Good job.
I got this.
She's like, why do you have it? I'm giving it back to her.
Yeah, give it back to her. She don't want it.
Let's go, Ethan.
Sleeping everything.
Careful.
Daisy.
There you go. Good job.
We don't have any stairs at our house or anything.
She's doing pretty
See your chair going down. I think that like stabilized her. Careful. Honey,
She got it.
you make me nervous.
She's got it. She's got it. No, that's trash. You don't want that. That's trash.
Mommy has the Cheerios though.
No, that's trash. You don't want that one. That's trash.
Yeah. She's like, just kidding. They're so cool. Give it to Izzy. Izzy, play with you.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's not
Easy. Get down. That's a little too high. I know it's about as your balance part of gymnastics. You're good. Oh.
No. That's right. Let's go, Jimmy. Jimmy James. Jimmy. Real right.
James.
James.
Let's go, 28.
Wait, did you say James?
That's his real name.
Okay, Jimmy James. Real right.
Okay, you want to see it? You want to see it? Yeah, that's easy. You got it. You got it. Just gotta watch where you're going. You got it, little one. There you go. She's bringing it to you, Izzy, because she knows it's yours. Doesn't fit Izzy anymore. I need to get Izzy a new one. Should you donate it to Briella Ray, maybe?
Well, her head's too small.
She needs your little unicorn one, huh?
Put it right there, okay? You want her helmet back.
We'll pack it up on me.
Bottom of the 6th inning. It's 13-1 Lumberkings. And Carlos is still on the mound. And a quick 1-2-3 for the Lumberkings. Bottom of the 5th. That's chopped over to first. The play made, a snow cone, a shovel, and Carlos gets the out. That's one down for the Lumberkings, and they'll throw it around the horn. Brigden Smith, leadoff hitter tonight for the Marucci Sting. It'll be a quick mound visit out to Carlos. Maybe a talk. Maybe they were only giving him one batter. And there is the ball. A pat on the back and a call to the pen. We'll be back right after the replacement settles in. Give us a few minutes.
Who's that for yelling? Is that Daddy? There's Daddy. Look good. Like, hello, people. I know he's right there. I know he's right there.
Oh, that's my green. Yeah. Oh, and that's my mom. He just got them all brought up, got his mouth back. Well, not every right. I didn't hear anything they were saying, but Dakota was mad. They're talking about going back at first. Go taking it back.
Yeah, he'll do that right after the Watch your finger. Boys, don't put your fingers in there.
Oh, your fingers get forced and they look like this.
Eric.
Who the hell is this? Yeah.
Is it yummy in your tummy? What's your husband's name?
Dakota.
Wait, what happened?
Here you go, Dakota! You got a bud!
Plus she's got the baby screaming in her ear. So. Come on, Dakota.
Good day!
There you go, Dakota. Ooh, I hate spiders. That's a lot of legs on a spider. That almost looks like a centipede. Way to go, Dakota. Find the shiny stuff.
I don't want to give you any more bits. Oh, yeah, I don't need any more.
She's like stomping her toes.
Tantrums, more food constantly. Look, mommy, hi, Tracy.
Out, it's out, it's out, it's out.
No, he's okay. Let's go, Tina.
Tua, let's go. Woo.
I make her go between my legs and we brush her teeth or do whatever so I can hold her. Really, right? Can you get a drink? No, Izzy doesn't want that. You do. You do. You do. Good job. Good job. Here, baby. Those are Izzy's picks. Good job. 33. She calls sheep pigs because they're her. We call her feet her pigs. No, gentle. Here, baby. Real, right? Water bottle? No. Where's the water bottle? I'm gonna put that back. Use your water bottle. It's gonna drink. Yeah.
Here we go.
Come on, three.
Izzy doesn't want your water. She wants her
Close enough.
You need a water, Izzy? Oh, you have your own. See that, right? Are you trying to No, she has.
Let's go, Kings. Go, guys. That's yours, baby. That's yours. That little baby is brand new. And then that's my sister holding her, and then there's her and me. My nephew's the bigger baby.
Oh no, drop the phone.
Seriously?
Never had it out. So she thinks I use some more.
It's so funny. She looks like my videos and stuff at her stuff, and she looks like baby. She like does not realize it's
Yeah. Izzy did that for a little bit and then she was like, that's me. What you gonna do now, boys?
Seriously?
It's okay. Say it. No, thank you. No, thank you. There you go.
She's trying to get her. That's a strawberry.
Strawberry?
Strawberry. Is it cookie? On your shoes?
Go, got this. Go, 3-3.
No. Really.
up a little bit. There you go. There you go. Oh, now you guys can.
Go, Brent.
No, we're all sticky. Yep. Everybody's sticky.
Go, Brent.
Come on, Brent.
Like the game and I've never win. Oh!
Big body.
Go, handsome. Careful.
No, Briella Ray. No, not that one.
Come on. Go, baby. Come here. Come. Put on the table. Come here.
There's water over here, Briella Ray.
Baby girl. Go, handsome.
She's like, okay, I'll go get it. There you go.
Here, honey.
Nope. I don't want water.
See ya.
Where's his pee? She's into the food.
Oh my gosh. Anybody else got anything else around here?
Yeah. I'm kind of full up on Cheerios. What does everybody else got?
My mom's making me Cheerios. She won't give me more
It's okay. No, she's fine.
I don't think any of us care.
Nope, she's fine.
All good. Bracelet.
Go, two.
Pretty.
Go, Yaya.
Yeah, she's got a full bag over there of new stuff.
Go, Karen.
Look where she's like. Am I watching?
She's like, is there
Nothing to see here.
Go, two.
Nothing to see here, please.
She's like, yeah, I do. Watch me. I'll do it 2 or 3 times. Whoa! pass it back. No. Cheerios. Cheerios gonna go explore.
Alright, let's go, Kings!
Come on, Kings. Yeah, right. She's like, I got this. I'm gonna have it this now. Look, let me go.
Sammy! Just play the game so we can go home.
Exactly. At this point in time, it's one inning.
Common denominator is the way they have it
Over there, last one.
So don't.
They know. Snow too. That has a tendency to make it through the circles pretty quick in those situations.
Go 1-1!
Oh, she's fine. She's fine. She's pulling stuff out and setting it in the grass.
Back for, oh,
Go, Lovin!
bottom of the 7th, and the Lumberkings still lead 13-4. It's been a long game as Austin Knowles gets handed the ball for the final half inning of this 2024 Arizona Collegiate Wood Bat League Championship game. Got his first out there, ground out to shortstop. Game all in his hands. It's a 9-run lead. A little bit of trouble getting out of that last inning. That's chopped high. Left fielder drifting over, and the catch is made. 1 out remains. You start to think about the parallels to last year. The Arizona Sandlot had an undefeated year, danced all the way to the championship game, and didn't lose a single one on the way to their title. This Lumberkings team has been anything but that. They sit 10-10. They've lost 10 games. They were the 10th seed. They've been outscored on the year. They've given up 146 runs, and they've only scored 145. Yet here they stand 1 out away from a championship win in a game where most likely didn't think that they'd be here. They've proven everything wrong on the backs of multiple All-Stars. It's been Keith Asubio. It's been Brent Rigtrap and Trenton Schallenberger all the way through, backed by a fantastic supporting cast of characters as Knowles deals the 1-0 pitch. All comes down to this last out for the Lumberkings. For Marucci Sting, it hasn't been a year to scoff at. Sat as a 4th seed, got all the way to the end, overcame some giants on the way to this point, swing and a miss down in the dirt. Just a game that fell off the rails, not one that you can really scoff at. It's been a long year, 115-degree heat at times. It's stretched all the way to 118, and innings have been hard to come by. Arms have been taxed all the way through. Knowles, it's a 3-1 count.
Come on, pitch. You got it.
Walker Cook, man in the box. That's a strike on the outside corner, and the count goes full. This last out, the last line of defense for Marucci Sting team that hasn't seen a lead since the bottom of the second. Knowles, that's lined over the head and the glove. Second base. And that's a single for Cook. A little something here. Leadoff hitter back up. It's Brigden Smith. Brigden takes strike one on the inside corner. It's been a year that's been a complete flip from the last. The All-Star game in 2023, just a 4-3 ball game. That's a hit by pitch. No, scrapes inside. Brigden Smith, it looked like he wore it. Instead, he gets called for a strike. It's 0-2. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. Knowles over the head. That's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, Knowles. Brigden Smith swings and misses. And that's the final out. The Lumberkings, your 2024 Arizona Collegiate Wood Bat League champions. At one point, maybe a year to forget. Instead, it's a year to remember. They danced to the end, and in tremendous fashion, a 13-4 ball game, and they'll take this title. A special thanks to everyone who's made this entire season possible. On the broadcast side, Ryan Sakura, Mahir Hassan, everyone that's been here at some point. Matt Fredette and Eric Doble, your commissioners, made it all possible, supplied all of the gear, and got us where we needed to be. The All-Star game presented by the Hot Chick Restaurant Bar and Grill, and Paulo Hutchinson, our producer that day, who got all of our cameras up and running and allowed for a fantastic piece of coverage. It's been a complete effort from everyone involved. There can't be enough thank yous sent to everyone who has been. It's been a long and hot summer. Once again, your Lumberkings, 13-4 victors over Marucci Sting, and your champions for the 2024 season. I'm Kevin Cardaz, and for my producer, Ryan Sakura, we say goodbye from Field 4 in Scottsdale at Salt River Fields. That's been all we have. Have a great night.